Yes, people, how are we doing? How are we doing? Thank you for joining as usual. Leave a stop messages. Someone keeps messaging me. Leave a like as you are rolling in. I hope you are all well. Hope you're all well. Sorry, I haven't been showing my face recently. Um, I haven't been too well and stuff like that. But do you know what? We move on. We move on. The old hip and all that, lack of videos. Actually emailed my just an update. Might as well give you an update. Emailed my consultant this morning first thing because yesterday was yesterday was so bad. It was so bad. I had to email him. I basically in the email basically said, right, look, I can't take this anymore. Just give me the new hip. Just give me a new hip, man. Let's just get it over and done with. So that's where we are at the moment. So struggling, but we're getting there. But obviously the guys that are in the Discord, I've been trying to keep them updated. For those that aren't in the Discord, I've been trying to keep you guys updated on there with like 40 seconds to 1 minute videos, like chart updates and stuff. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you're joining. I update on there quite a lot. It's just a lot easier for me, But anyway, thank you guys for joining, Kasim and Marie, Lars. I see everyone here. Jonesy, Coach Marina. Yes, Liam. Thanks for joining, man. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing? I agree, man. It's a great community. It is a great community. And I basically wanted to go over a few important things for you guys today, show you guys a bit more of a zoomed out approach because it's very people are very quick to forget where we are in the market. For instance, today, for example, altcoins are down. Some people may be feeling down about it and maybe feeling slumped about it. Why are they going down and Bitcoin's going up? Well, in reality, Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin's pumping, the rest of the market actually goes down because it's a rotating market. A lot of the money will be flowing into Bitcoin and out of everywhere else. And it's actually when Bitcoin is kind of consolidating or going down ever so slowly is when you actually start seeing a lot of the altcoins run. And I'm going to go over everything today and show you guys a more zoomed out approach and actually show you that we are literally on the brink of something very special. Something very important happened today as well. Don't know if you guys watched the video this morning, but Bitcoin has broken all retracements. So there's literally one last thing left to do. And we're literally on the brink of seeing some magic happen. This massive alt season that we keep banging on about, that everyone keeps going on about, when altcoins are going to start exploding 10x in a week and stuff like that. Obviously not financial advice, but I think we're pretty close. I think we're pretty close to it. We're already actually seeing some do that. So I'm going to go for everything today, zoom that approach, make sure you guys are in the correct mindset, understanding where we actually stand and what's actually ahead of us. So you're prepared of what's to come. All right. Yes, Charlie, thanks for joining. Chris, Bob, Alex, good to see you as well, man. I appreciate that, bro. They're much easier as well. I like doing them. Literally a quick 1 minute update of each chart, just letting you guys know what's happening in the market. I quite enjoy them as well. It's very easy to do, so it's pretty good. Yes, Jordy Guna, thanks for joining, bro. Right, let's get into it. First thing I'm going to show you guys is actually this here. This was a tweet from the blockchain backer. Whenever this guy talked, you should listen. You should watch him on YouTube as well. He's excellent. We have very, very similar views in the sense of how we chart everything. I actually learn everything from this guy as well. So, this guy is the best in my opinion. Bitcoin did break above the last Fibonacci retracement at 57,150, which we're going to take a look at in a second. Nice to see every fib level cleared. The last on my radar is to take out that B wave of our entire fall, which is right there, which I'll go into just in a second. And a correction seems likely from there. So basically what he's saying is just the same as me. Bitcoin has now broken through all retracement levels, as we can see right here. The final retracement came right there at that 0.786. And you guys can see we actually got a 4-hour close above it. Perfect. Lovely. That is exactly what we were looking for. When I made the video this morning, we were just kind of down here lingering. So it's good to see that the first thing is done. All right. And the next thing that we need to do, so basically all retracements are taken out now, okay, which is extremely bullish in itself, by the way. Okay. And the next thing that we need to basically do is get through that B leg of our entire correction down. So as you guys know, ABC corrections happen all the time, but they're nothing to be afraid of. They are simply just a bullish pattern within an uptrend, which is just a bullish correction, basically. And we see them all the time. So this is our B leg right up here. Okay, so if I just place our line right there, that is the next thing that we need to do. And as I said, you know, they happen all the time. You got your ABC correction here, the one that we just recently had. And the way to confirm that this was the bottom is if our B leg does get taken out, okay, of this correction right here. So, you know, taking this level out would be ultra bullish in itself. And that is basically letting you know that, right, Bitcoin, it's now ready to make a new all-time high whenever it wants. All right. And we could probably, as the blockchain backer also said, we could probably expect some kind of ABC correction in here as well. How low the C leg will come down when we do end up breaking that, we don't know. It could do whatever it wants, really. I mean, what I'm basically looking at, what I'm predicting will probably be anywhere within this area, you know, anywhere here. So hopefully we can kind of hold maybe up until like 43, between 43 and 48K are the areas I'm looking for. So basically what I'm saying is, if we get above this B leg, expect some kind of correction to come down, but it's a very bullish correction before we probably go on to make a new all-time high. How long the correction will last, we don't know. Okay, this one lasted from the 7th of September to until our breakout, which was on the 1st of October. So just under a month, 3 weeks. God knows how long this one will last, but you guys know now that is just a bullish correction within an uptrend. All right. And the second we take out that B leg, you're looking golden completely. And the great thing about these is that it's not like a Fibonacci retracement where we have to close a candle above it. All we need is a simple little poke above it, and then it could do what it wants, right? The second we go above that B leg, even by $1, it wouldn't matter. It's now taken out. It's confirmed, okay? So short term, you're looking at just around 60K. If we can get to 60K Bitcoin, that would be very good. And then we can probably expect some kind of correction to come out. All right. Now, before I go on, you know, to the altcoins and everything else, I think it's extremely important to kind of have a quick zoomed out approach on everything that's happening in front of us. Because, again, in times like this, people tend to forget about the long term. And when I say long term, I'm not even talking that long term anymore. But people forget about the zoomed out picture of what they're actually going for. You know, they forget that only a few weeks ago, Bitcoin, what, a few weeks ago? Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin was down there at 40K. Everyone was calling for a bear market, right? And it's now that Bitcoin's back at 57K, you're starting to see the bulls come out again. But unfortunately, alts are bleeding, and that's just the way it goes, right? But let me show you guys something. This right here, I want you guys, I've spoken about this so many times, so it shouldn't be a surprise that I'm showing you this right here, the cup and handle pattern. It's a very bullish pattern that happens in the market, okay? And it's basically a pattern which occurs when there is a big breakout coming. These cup and handle patterns can last years, months, weeks, whatever it is. As long as you see a cup and handle, you know, you're pretty much golden, right? And this is happening all over the market. Like, one of the most bullish signs in charts would be the cup and handle, okay? And we're seeing it absolutely everywhere. So again, if you just take a look at this, there's your cup, okay? It comes up to your resistance line, which would be from the top, comes back here to the top, makes a handle, comes back to the top, and then breaks out, all right? So if you take a look at this, first things first, let's look at the total market cap. So this is the total market cap, not the total altcoin market cap. You got a perfect cup and handle here, which is going on since mid-May. It's perfect cup right here. We hit our top, come back, we've made our handle, and as you guys can see, we're right there. We're literally right there at the resistance line again. Okay, so again, keep this in mind. The total market cap of crypto, probably one of the most important charts in crypto, has just completed its handle in a cup and handle formation, okay? And these cup and handle formations end up with a breakout. We take a look at the total altcoin market cap, also right there, not quite at the resistance line, but it's definitely making its way there, just like the total market cap is already there. So the total altcoin market cap, also perfect cup and handle happening right here. Then you've got Ethereum. This is Ethereum. Here's your cup and handle playing out, handle basically nearly done as well. And it's important to take a look at something like Ethereum, because the total altcoin market cap is mostly made up of Ethereum, because Ethereum has the biggest market cap of all the altcoins, right? So whenever we have a breakout from Ethereum, it's very likely, well, it is, you'll basically get a breakout of the total altcoin market cap as well. Okay, now it's all well and good me showing you guys what these cup and handles look like. Obviously, it does end up in a breakout, but I thought I'd show you guys a chart, a coin which I don't hold. I've heard loads about over the past 8-9 months or so. I've never held it. However, it's completed its cup and handle. And as you guys can see, Veracity, which is on KuCoin, very popular coin, by the way, has completed a cup and handle and has broken out. Okay, this is exactly what I am looking for in all of the charts as well, such as the total market cap, total altcoin market cap, Ethereum. VRA has basically taken a lead and shown us exactly what happens in a cup and handle formation. Now, typically when you have a breakout, it's quite healthy to come back and backtest this resistance line as support. And then what would then happen there is, you know, absolute madness will end up happening here, where this will just keep going and going and going. Okay, and ideally that's what we're looking for throughout the entire market itself. Cup and handles all over the place. You know, if you're over there on Twitter, you'll probably see that everywhere as well. But the main thing with these cup and handles, there's literally one word, and I bang on about it all the time, and it's just patience. We've had to show a load of patience in this market. But we're getting there now. You guys can see very clearly how these charts are playing out. And as I said, if you ever ask a trader what kind of reversal bullish pattern you would want to see to indicate a big breakout happening, I'm sure 95% of them will tell you, I'd like to see a cup and handle play, because more times than not, they will play out. And we've seen it already play out in something like this. And, you know, it's quite inevitable because you've got Bitcoin just broken through all retracement levels, okay, heading to that final B leg at the same time that a total market cap has just completed its handle of a cup and handle formation. Okay. And at the same time, we're seeing, this is just one example with VRA, by the way. This is just one example. You're seeing loads of coins start to really break out into new highs after completing a cup and handle formation. So basically what I'm saying is, guys, long story short, bit of patience, and what you'll end up seeing is the total altcoin market cap breaking out into new highs. And that is where you will see alt season happen, because this is the total altcoin market cap. You're going to see a whole bunch of money roll into this market and send these altcoins skyrocketing. And it's exactly what you want to see, right? So a bit of patience. But that is basically your zoomed out approach, because a lot of people won't really tell you that. A lot of people will just kind of go into great depth of what's happening on the 10-minute chart or 15-minute chart or whatever over there on Twitter whenever I'm looking. But realistically, this is what you've got. You've just got cup and handles happening on pretty much every single chart all over the place. But most importantly, it's happening on the most important charts, and they end up in a very, very big move up. So we are kind of on the brink. So what we've got, like I said, you've got a very bullish Bitcoin, which has broken all retracements, which is bullish as it is. Hopefully we're going to get our way up to 60K, take out that B leg. At the same time, the total market cap has just completed its cup and handle, waiting for a breakout to happen there, which can happen at any point now. So make sure you guys understand that. And you also understand that Bitcoin, once it does take out that B leg, we could see some kind of ABC correction come in Bitcoin. All right. And when that happens, that's when you'll start seeing people once again calling for a bear market, blah, blah, blah. But in actual fact, once it's done with that correction, if we even get it, I do believe that Bitcoin will go on to make a new high. How high it's going to go, I don't know. I'm not going to predict that, but yeah, that's what you'll end up seeing, right? So why, obviously, then comes the question, why are alts bleeding whilst something like Bitcoin is just pumping? Well, there's quite a few reasons. One of the main reasons is because it is a rotating, it's a rotating market. Okay, so if we take a look at this, this is a chart I like to bring up quite a lot. Path to alt season, phase one, a flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. So this is where I believe we are. We are seeing a whole bunch of money flowing into Bitcoin, which is causing a big surge in Bitcoin. And it's one of those things, like I said, people tend to forget that just on the 30th of September, which was just over a week ago, we were down here at 40K. Okay. And ever since then, we've climbed, we've climbed $17,000, believe it or not. It's very hard to believe. I get it because, yeah, even I'm shocked seeing that. Yeah, $17,000 we've climbed. So what you're seeing here is phase one. A flow of money is moving into Bitcoin, which is good. Okay. And while a flow of money is moving into Bitcoin, right, what you're seeing is alts bleeding because all that money is going into Bitcoin. But it's good because what you're seeing is Bitcoin take out very important retracement levels that need to be done. what would then tend to happen is that that money will end up flowing into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it, okay? So phase two, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. Absolutely. So what will end up happening is you'll probably see a big breakout happening. And again, when you think about it, everything is completely lining up. Look at the handle of where Ethereum is right now. If I just move this a little bit, it's kind of halfway through its handle. All right. So if you play this in your mind, hopefully I'm making sense here. Bitcoin, to get to its B leg, it's still got to go up about $3,000–4,000. Okay. At the same time, Ethereum is halfway through its handle in a cup and handle formation. And the cup and handle formations will typically end at the resistance line before a big breakout. So what you've got here is something that needs a little bit more time to get back to the resistance line. And then you've also got something in Bitcoin that needs a little bit more upwards momentum before it gets to that B leg, right? We've got to get up here. So it's playing out absolutely perfectly, right? And then what will happen is once Bitcoin gets to that area, you'll probably see some kind of correction happen in Bitcoin, but it may not be one of those really, really scary corrections. What would typically happen will be, you know, you get up here, maybe a bit of consolidation or scary drop, bit of consolidation, you know, whatever, back up, and then scary drop again. It's not like, you know, like that, like straight away. You know, you will have some consolidation phases. And what will happen is in these consolidation phases is when you will see something like probably Ethereum going first, which by then will probably be at the resistance line and will start, you know, really going for it, right? Terrible arrow right there. Really going for it, okay? And then what happens? And then you've got the large caps. So money is starting to trickle into large caps where we see larger buy-ups happening, okay? So then you've got things like the top 10, for example, will probably go on a new run. You know, they'll start really blowing up. And then, like I said, after that, you'll just see alt season. You'll just see everything going into a completely mad run. Now, I'm not saying that when Bitcoin gets through the B leg and we have this correction, we're going to see alt season. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when we do get to that stage, what you'll see is some of this happen. You'll see some altcoins really start going for it, right? And the thing is, you can believe it because ever since this run up right here, and even while Bitcoin was correcting, what you actually saw was a lot of altcoins running up. You could take Luna, for example. Whilst Bitcoin was having its correction phase, Luna went from $24 to $49 whilst Bitcoin was doing all of this. However, whilst Bitcoin is grinding up, Luna is now back down to $38. Why? Because the money is flowing into Bitcoin. And again, I'm just using Luna as an example, right? But it's happening everywhere. You know, that is why you're seeing alts kind of bleeding a little bit. So whilst Bitcoin gets back up into these areas, right, and then starts having a consolidation corrective phase happening in here, that is when you'll start seeing a whole bunch of money rotate into Ethereum, large caps, and even small caps, right? And then eventually you'll just end up seeing a huge alt season occurring. All right. So that is basically what we're waiting for. And hopefully now you guys can understand this path to alt season, as they call it, the actual stages and how they work and why alts are red whilst Bitcoin goes up. Okay. Alts really only tend to perform when Bitcoin is consolidating or dropping slightly. Okay. Of course, when Bitcoin does have a big scary drop, yes, you'll see altcoins lose some value as well. It's really in these consolidation phases, right? Like over here, for example, when you see alts really going for it, even over here when Bitcoin was playing around with that $40 mark, in here is when alts were really going for it. In here is when something, again, like Luna went up a lot, like nearly double its price. Okay. But what you're seeing is that ever since Bitcoin started running a few days ago, that's when you're seeing alts really just kind of going a bit like that, really. Not straight down. You just kind of see them like kind of falling ever so slightly like that. Maybe like 2–3% down a day, which doesn't seem like a lot. But again, geez, that doesn't look. Yeah. What am I saying? What am I doing? Where was I saying? Luna. Like Luna right now has dropped $10 ever since Bitcoin started going up. So yeah, you guys get my drift, man. You guys get my drift. Anyway, where are we? And then I'll go on to the next thing that I want to speak about. What was the last general cup and handle in 2017? before the alt season. I don't know. Let's have a quick look when the last cup and handle actually occurred. Let's go to the total market cap. Let's see what was going on back over here. So this is the total altcoin market cap. You don't really have so much of a cup and handle happening in it. I mean, if I go to the 4-hour chart, the problem is I'd have to go back so much. I don't know if it's actually going to let me. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? 18, 17. Here's a 4-hour chart of the total market cap before it went on a bit of a rampage. And now what you can see is not really a cup and handle happening. What you've really got here is just some kind of perfect wedge that formed right here that resulted in a beautiful breakout to the upside, which as a result, alt season occurred. So obviously there's loads of different bullish patterns, isn't there? But obviously the cup and handle is just one of the best ones, very bullish ones as well to be looking at. Tana, could you show us the lunar chart and where? So not everything will have a cup and handle. What I'm saying is, what most importantly, the most important charts, total market cap, total altcoin market cap, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they have got cup and handles, but I don't think Luna had a cup and handle. Thank you, bro. How do you feel when your coin started booming? I feel great. I feel great. You know, you're not going to feel bad about it, are you? It's always a good one. I just bought SHIB going to the moon. Everyone go buy SHIB. It looks good. SHIB going to blow. SHIB, 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 SHIB. Yeah, man. You go buy SHIB. I ain't going to buy no SHIB, unfortunately. Good luck to everyone that does. But yeah, I'm not buying SHIB, bro. Not when it's up that much, especially. And you're buying Doge, bro. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Yes, Helen Guna, good evening, Tana. Did you see the comments by head of JP Morgan? He said Bitcoin was worthless and federal regulation will close in on all cryptocurrencies. Yeah. Don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that. I don't think anything's going to stop what's happening, in my opinion. Definitely not. Tam, what the hell is happening with MIR? Bro, again, don't worry about MIR, man. Don't worry about MIR. MIR is a small cap, yeah? Small cap happens over here. Just wait for it. Trust me. Well, I don't say obviously not financial advice, but, you know, with something like MIR, it's just going to require some insane patience, man. This chart looks absolutely wrecked right now. And it's something that, you know, I get why people are frustrated because, you know, MIR was one of my pick of the weeks. And you know what? It still is. I still hold MIR. Do you know what I mean? And it gets frustrating when things just don't want to move. I completely get it. All right. I completely get that. But at the end of the day, it's just the way the market goes. Things like MIR will probably end up having one fat move to the upside when things really start getting going. But yeah, it's up to everyone what they want to do with MIR. It's a patience game at the end of the day. You know, if people want to sell it, they can sell it. If they don't want to sell it, they can hold it. But yeah, I'm still holding it. So from my opinion, I'm still good with it. I don't mind this at all. But yeah, that's what's happening with MIR. Oh, no screen. Here you go. Here's MIR. It's wrecked. Yeah, there you go. The chart is wrecked. So I don't really anticipate much more downside from MIR, if I'm being honest with you. So we just have to wait and see. But it's a patience game. Like I said, it's all about patience in this. At the same time, JP Morgan investing in Bitcoin. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Anyway, I thought I'd show you guys the Bitcoin dominance chart as well. Obviously, another very important chart. What you ideally want to see on the Bitcoin dominance chart is something like this. You want to see it go up, and then you kind of just want to see it, you know, head down like that ever so slowly. And like I said in all my videos, it's in these areas here is when you'll start really seeing alt season, right? And again, you see it like we had a big run-ups over here back in 2017. You also had a big run-up over here when the Bitcoin dominance was going down. What this chart basically indicates is how dominant Bitcoin is in the market in regards to market cap, okay? And obviously right now, Bitcoin's very strong because Bitcoin is heading up while alts are bleeding. So what I basically want to see come out of this chart right here is for Bitcoin to kind of get back into these areas here. Anywhere within this blue box is where I'm anticipating Bitcoin to really get to before we have some kind of correction. And during that slow correction, during those consolidation phases, when I really anticipate this to really start dropping down. And in this area is when we'll see alts start to go, right? So that's what I'm expecting to come out of Bitcoin dominance chart. I'm going to be keeping an eye out on it. And I'll update you guys regularly with this chart as well. But it's another very important one to keep an eye out for. So clearly Bitcoin is dominating. And as you can see, it has been doing that ever since the start of the month. It's just going up and up. I'm looking at this area for it to come in. As you guys can see, this was also the area when Bitcoin ended up having a head and shoulders pattern occur right here before dropping down. So are we going to get some kind of pattern occur in here? I don't know. Could that be our head and shoulders happening in there before we end up dropping down again? Again, it's another one. We have to wait and see what kind of pattern will occur when we are in here. But this is the area that I'm looking for the Bitcoin dominance to come into. Anywhere between like 46 to 48 is kind of where I'm looking at. So keep an eye out on that one as well. Very important to look at. But look, guys, in the grand scheme of things, it's just a matter of patience. It's literally a matter of patience and waiting. And I just think the waiting is nearly done. All right. So it's as simple as that, really, in my opinion, anyway. Just curious, are you also staking your MIR before the... Yes. There's literally no point having my MIR on an exchange when you can stake it and just earn more, because there's no lockup period either. So you might as well just do that. MIR can chill, Trice, Luna, pop and rotate. Absolutely, man. It's good to see you, Tano community. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Sheban Doge by now. Prince Naz. He loves the meme coins, doesn't he? Is Prince Naz coach's financial advisor? I don't know. Is he? Coach, you got a financial advisor? I'll put him in a naughty stuff for you in a bit for you guys. Oh, it may be. It might. I don't think it is, but it might be. Oh, man. Anyway. Wait, what was I say? Would you be able to explain in layman's terms what ETF means, Tanner? ETF. 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 What does that mean? ETF. Isn't that something to do with currency, exchange, something? Exchange currency? I forgot what it means, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Let me Google it quick. ETF. Exchange traded fund. That's what it means. The update on Bitcoin or something. I'm not too sure. I actually don't know. I'll just be honest. I don't know what ETF means. Yeah, exchange traded fund. That's what that's what I think as well. I'm not too sure. Maybe someone in the chat will be able to answer you exactly what in layman's terms ETF means. I'm guessing that's just what an exchange traded fund. So the funds exchange traded on the exchange. Shiba and Doge will lose your money in the long term. Stay clear. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. You know, when Doge and Shiba are like not moving at all, you just don't see Doge and Shiba lovers anywhere to be seen until they do start moving. And then they come out, they're all over the place all of a sudden. It's like zombies, they only come out. Vampires only come out at night, isn't it? But yeah, you guys know me. I like going into coins that have an actual real purpose. But we're not going to get into that, man, because people will have their own opinions, and I respect it. I might have got this wrong, but there was an issue sending your Lunas from Terra Station to, but yes, because they all the exchanges that have Luna were doing their Columbus 5 upgrades. Which means because previously you was not able to send Luna from somewhere like Binance directly to your Terra station because a network is Luna, whereas before they only had ERC20 network, which is obviously the Ethereum network. But now all exchanges have the Columbus 5 update done. So for instance, Kraken doesn't have Luna, but it does have MIR. So you can now send MIR from Kraken to Terra Station, I believe. So that's basically what it was. But it's done now, so you can send anything back and forth. So it's all good. There's literally no problems with it now. So glad that's all done. But yeah, it's all good. Anyway, guys, earlier, I asked a bunch of guys, well, I asked everyone in my Discord, actually, to basically tell me what their dream car will be if or when we end up making all of the money, right? Let's just say, let's just get out of there, right? If art season's around the corner, I asked everyone to send me what their dream car would end up being. And I thought it would be quite fun to actually, you know, go over all of them and, you know, see who's got cool ideas for their cars, you know, see who's kind of slacking a little bit, or, you know, just see what kind of cars, you know, people have as a dream. Okay. So I've got their names, I've got the car make, the model, the color, and I've got their names as well. So hopefully you guys are all in here. And I'm going to out you. I'm just going to basically out you. Okay. Simon, I see you. I'll get that in. I'll get that up in a second. Remind me. Yeah. Because I don't actually know what that is. Here we are. RS6 coming in simple. And I'll obviously show mine at the end as well. But let's get it up. Okay. We'll start off. Let me just make sure I've got, here we go. Here we go. Right. Number one. Here we have a Range Rover Sport. Who is this from? This is from our boy Jonesy coming in with the Range Rover Sport. What do people think of this car? Because I like it. He said to me when he messaged me, he was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm a simple man. You know, this is what I want, Range Rover Sport. He didn't specify what kind of color or whatever, but I went for this color. I hope that's okay with you, Jonesy. I kind of like this color. So Jonesy coming through with the Range Rover Sport. Nice and simple. We say simple, still very expensive, but we've got the Range Rover Sport right here. Okay, so Jonesy, respect to you, my man, and hopefully you'll be able to achieve this car come the end of the bull run, and you know, hopefully we can make that happen for you, my man. But that is Jonesy with the Range Rover Sport. So there you are, man like Jonesy coming through. So hopefully, bro, good luck to you, and that is Jonesy's car. Coming in next is actually a car I really like as well, I must admit. Not particularly my dream car, still a car that I really like nonetheless. Right here, we've got the Ford Mustang in metallic black, okay? And this was a surprise. This was a surprise because, let me put this full screen. Here we go. This was from you, Anne-Marie. Metallic black Mustang, yeah? Can you imagine Anne-Marie? This is Anne-Marie, by the way. Anne-Marie rolling about in a metallic black Mustang. Mate, I would be like, yeah, what is her number? Straight up. If I see Anne-Marie, even with those sunglasses in your profile picture right now, jeez, I'd see that. I'll be all over that, 100%. I'll be chasing you down and everything. But really nice car, Anne-Marie. I like that choice. It's out there. You know, it's quite different. You know, it's not like the other ones that I got, but you know what? Fair enough to you. Again, it's kind of within those Range Rover limits, right? It's not like the world's most expensive car. It's also not a cheap car, but it's a really good looking car that I actually think is quite possible. So, so yeah, Anne-Marie coming through with the Ford metallic black. She made it very specific, metallic black Mustang. Okay, so hopefully, Anne-Marie, you can come through with that car soon. Hopefully that we can make that happen. Everyone liking it as well, by the way. Everyone liking this car. Check you with those sunglasses on and stuff. Yes, right. Number 3. What have we got? Number 3. Let me just see who's next. Okay. Now we're getting a little bit serious. We're getting a little bit serious with this next one. Okay. So she came straight through again. What have we got right here? Let me get it up for you guys. Here we go. Ready? Bang. Here we have again, very specific matte black Lamborghini Urus. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. And that is from T. T, if you are in the chat, please make yourself seen, please. Because yeah, that is a big boy car. Very big boy car. I watched quite a lot of like car wow races. I don't know about you guys on YouTube, but I like watching drag races, and you know, I've seen this car being raced quite a few times, but she was yeah, very serious. This is what she's going for. The matte black Lamborghini Urus, one of the quickest 4x4s, I think. So yeah, congratulations if you end up getting that bad boy, but that looks pretty good. So yeah, hopefully if you achieve that, you're laughing, mate. Imagine rolling around. And the thing is, I picked this one in particular because it's got the blue brake pads as well. So it's looking pretty good, man. The calipers look mad. So yeah, I think that goes. So if you're gonna get it, definitely go for this color. I'd say this color scheme, I'm kind of liking it. I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. So yeah, they're liking it as well, coming through. I don't know if you're in here or not. I haven't seen you yet, but yeah, it's a very nice car. It's definitely a beast. Definitely a beast. So that is T with the matte black Lamborghini Urus. And then I get another message come through. And we get this. We get another Lamborghini Urus, but white. And this is the exact color scheme he sent me as well, by the way. So that is from Urubinio. That is from Urubinio. So everyone's kind of got a couple of people going for the Lamborghini Urus. Definitely a bad boy car. Definitely a dream car for sure. So when I say dream car, I mean that is something imagine just rolling around in that. I'm from Luton. Imagine just rolling around in that. People are definitely going to be thinking I'm renting this bad boy. Yeah, you won't see anyone in Luton driving that. But yeah, that is another bad boy car. Well, it's the same one, just a different color, right? So yeah, that is coming from Rubinio Lamborghini Urus. Right, what did we have next? Right, now it's getting a little bit interesting, I must admit. Now, when I was sent this message, I didn't actually know what the car was. I've never heard of it. I'll be honest, I love cars, but I'm not a huge car guy. But I had to Google this one. And I must admit, is probably one of the best looking cars that we're about to see. Bang. Okay. Now, now you're going to make me try and say it. We got Breezy here with the Koenigsegg Jesko. I can't say it, bro. But yeah, that is a flipping car, isn't it? I found this one in orange as well, and I thought, yeah, flipping it. That looks pretty sick. That is bad boy, isn't it? That is bad. That is what you want to be driving around in Miami, side of the beach. You got the babe sitting next to you, that Latino-looking babe sitting next to you with her hair blowing in the wind. I mean, yeah, that is what I'm flipping talking about. Like when you say dream car, yeah, that's a bad boy right there. So I think so far out of all of them, the ones that I'd like the most. I mean, if you're gonna give me something to drive around in every day, it's probably got to be it's either the matte black, the metallic black Mustang, or the matte black Lamborghini Urus. But if you're gonna ask me what I want to drive for fun, it's got to be that bad boy right there, right? Look at it, looks pretty sick. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm talking about. So that is Breezy with that car. I'm not going to say the name again. But yeah, it's a pretty good looking car, right? So what do we have next? Here we go. Now that I mean, come on, you're bringing it home now, right? You're bringing it home now. Here we've got with the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Flipping neck, bro. When you sent me that, I was sitting there nodding my head. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That's a bad boy Ferrari right there. So, yeah, what's that? That's next cycle car stuff, bro. You never know. This could be you. I could see you rolling around in this. I could see you rolling around with this soon. Wherever you are, when you're up in Lake District and all of that, doing your work, whatever work you do. I don't know what you do, but driving around the mountains with the Ferrari, yeah, definitely has to be red. That's why I got this one up, man. That's why I got this one up. Looks a bit like your Peugeot 108. Yeah, man. I'd agree. I would have to agree. But yeah, very good choice there, my man. Very good choice there with the Ferrari. Surprised I didn't, see many more Ferraris actually being sent to me, but it is definitely one good-looking Ferrari for sure. Straight fire, 100%, 100%. So that's with the Ferrari. What do we now? You know what's coming next, coach. You know what's coming next. She's waiting for it. She's laughing in the background. Don't worry, man. I'll get to mine. Mine's after the next one. But so Alba has to be in one of those. Yeah, 100%. Alba probably owns one of these, just chilling in his garage, isn't it? So I was sent this message, and basically, Coach is one of those people that, she's very chill. One of her dreams is to just kind of, move away onto a private island, just live by herself, living the life, chill, love it. That's the kind of person she is. Not hugely flashy. She don't give a crap about anything, right? And I like it. I like the flex. So she sent me this car, and I was like, do you know what? I probably wouldn't put you in anything else. I wouldn't be putting you in anything else, right? You ready for this? Let me get it up. Hang on. Bang. Yeah, I don't even know. I just called it this. Some cool car made out of bamboo sticks. To be honest, it kind of looks like the Ferrari. It kind of looks like the Ferrari. Do you not think? I think that's just this is just that made out of bamboo sticks. look at the tires. What is that? Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up. But yeah, that's a good looking car, mate. Whatever, if you even want to call it, yeah, that's her car, man. Why is everyone laughing for? What's so funny? You're laughing at her dream car right now, guys. Not very nice, is it? That is not very nice. I've been sitting here laughing for the past 5 minutes, to be fair. But yeah, it looks like an Audi. Yeah, it does. It does look like an Audi TT. But yeah, that is funny. That is her dream car. That's probably, you know, best she's going to get on a private island at the end of the day anyway. Bamboo sticks, so, you know, environment and all that. You got to love it. You got to give it to her, man. You've got to submit it to her. Yours is the Audi SQ7 White. That is a bad boy car, to be fair, as well. You have an Audi TT now. There you go. That's why you like it so much. So imagine just kind of, you know, chilling with the with the bamboo sticks. But there you go. There you go. Can open the door just once. Oh, my days. Oh, I'm not going to show my face because I'm well hot and like sweaty because I've been laughing so much. Can only open the door once. Imagine, man. Oh, that is funny. Anyway, it's a Coach Bamboo GTX. Yes, I like that. I like that. So yeah, that is that's Coach's car, some cool car made out of bamboo sticks. There you go. Anyway, let's move on to my car now, right? So I like this car a lot. My brother-in-law has a version of this car, not the actual make and model that I'm about to show you. And I've driven it once or twice, and it's mad. It's mad. He's actually got a 1991 version, I think. And ever since I started watching all these drag races and everything else, there's always just been one car that I've always wanted. And this is my dream car, by the way, guys. Not that. I've actually got 3 photos for mine, so you can see the front, side, and the back. But there you go, right there. That is my dream car. It is the one and only Porsche 911 Turbo S in Agate green. It has to be very gray, sorry. Very specific with the color scheme. That is the front. That is the side of this ridiculous looking bad boy. That is the back. But yeah, that's my dream car. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, I'm looking out for it, man. I'm on Porsche's website every day. Do you know when you can like build your own Porsche and everything? Yeah, this is my dream car personally. Maybe you'll see me rolling around in one of these once I have a normal hip. I don't think my hip will be able to hack the speed of this bad boy here. So when I get a new hip, my hip's probably going to look something like this car anyway. So yeah, I might as well, you know, get the car to kind of suit the hip. So yeah, that's my dream car, Porsche 911 Turbo S in that color as well. So yeah, very nice car. Very, very, very quick as well. Yeah, dreams right there, man. But yeah, we can all dream. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a bit of a dream. You know, these dreams don't always have to be very serious. You know, why don't we talk about our dreams sometimes? Maybe next time I'll ask people what their dream house will look like. I won't ask a coach because it'll probably be some 1-bedroom shed made out of a tree stick or something. I'm joking. I ain't hating. If that's what you want to do, you do it. You go for it. You don't listen to no one else. You go break that stick on the field next door and make a house out of it. Do what you need to do. Okay. But yeah, maybe next time I'll ask you guys what your dream house will be or whatever next, man. I'll try to fit these in like every stream because it's actually cool to know what people are kind of aiming for, you know. their dreams, because maybe one day it could happen. You never know. Hopefully it will soon. You never know, man. You never know. We'll end this off by looking at what Bitcoin is doing right now. So where are we? There's our good old cup and handle coming back there. Right, still 57,406. But yeah, we want to get above 60K, guys. So that is the next target. But basically, guys, bit of patience, bit of time. We will get there. Look at the zoomed out picture. Don't look at what's happening short term. Alts will run hard pretty soon. Waiting for Bitcoin to get above 60K. Total market cap has completed the cup and handle. Total altcoin market cap has nearly completed the cup and handle. Ethereum is halfway through its handle. We're looking pretty good. So that's going to end it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. And I will keep you guys updated as ever. Join the Discord as well. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take it easy, people.